Immediately, one shark was out, and the way he was out, anybody could be demoralized. And if this airs, probably you're screwed, or you don't know what's going to happen. चलो, आई एम अ थिक स्किन्ड गाय, मुझे फर्क नहीं पड़ता, उल्टा ट्रोल करते ना मुझे और ज्यादा मोटिवेशन मिलता है. मैं और ज्यादा मतलब आई गेट फायर्ड अप, आई गेट किक्ड अप. एनी न्यू कॉन्सेप्ट यार, इट विल बी मॉक्ड. एनी न्यू कॉन्सेप्ट, बिकॉज we human beings as a nature, we are habituated to do something in a certain way. Like, share and subscribe below, right? ऐसे होगा ना.
So hi Rohit, firstly welcome to Chat with Champions. How are you? You're good?
Yeah, I am fine, doing good.
I've been following your Instagram and all these places all the time, man. You've been so occupied. You've been touring to Dubai and all. Can you tell me more about it? How was the experience?
Well, Dubai was promising. It was really promising, and we already have an order which is like almost a purchase order. So yeah, waiting for executing the same.
That's wonderful, man. That's wonderful. So how this all this happened? They actually called you, or you approached them, or what's the process been like?
It's a trade show.
Yeah,
it's a trade show. So obviously they don't actually invite you.
Okay.
But they got to know about our product and they saw it as a right fit, for the hotel industry. So they checked with us whether we want to participate or not. So we said, yeah, we want to. We were anyways exploring markets abroad more than India. We are not focusing on India at all.
Okay.
So why
is that so? Why not India? Because West are way ahead of its time, or something ahead from India, or why?
Well, it is ahead of its time, yes, in India still. I thought otherwise before launching it. See, we had actually made this product back in 2016.
Okay.
Right? But we never ever sold it. We never ever launched it. We never ever promoted it. Right? मतलब वो बना करके रख दिया था. उसके बारे में उसके आगे कुछ किया नहीं. कोविड आया तो I was like, अभी क्या कर सकते हैं? Markets down है. कहाँ invest कर सकते हैं? I was asking my business coach, कहाँ invest कर सकते हैं? किस पे? मतलब it's the right time to actually invest in a company which is during the downturn. फिर I was racking my brain, क्या करूँ? Suddenly एक idea आया, अबे यार मेरे पास एक product पड़ा है. And this is the right time. So, chalo, let's launch it. And that is how we launched Sippline. And तभी यार lockdown चल रहे थे, we didn't even know where a mold is. बनाने के लिए जो injection molding के जो mold होता है, वो भी पता नहीं था. कोई तो भी vendor के पास पड़ा था, वो vendor कहाँ shift हो गया. And yeah, getting just the mold back was itself a task. क्योंकि lockdown है, पता नहीं है लोग it was a 5-year-old thing, right? तो बना करके हमने भूल गए थे. So 2016 में हमने लॉन्च नहीं किया था थिंकिंग कि ये अहेड ऑफ इट्स टाइम है.
ओके,
राइट. 2020 में हमने सोचा ठीक है शायद अभी टाइम है, अभी
स्टिल अहेड
ऑफ इट्स टाइम.
Correct. Got it, man. Got it. Wonderful. So actually, it was like created it long back. In 2016 only it's been created, and now launched it in the lockdown. So lockdown helped you boost it basically. Demand has been created, I think.
Well, lockdown maybe we did not have much of sales because you see it's a new concept, right? हम किसी भी तरीके से एडवर्टाइज करें, लोगों को समझ नहीं आ रहा था ये प्रोडक्ट क्या है. हमने टाइम्स ऑफ इंडिया में फुल पेज न्यूज ऐड दिए, बट ठीक है लोगों को पता तो लग गया सिपलाइन, बट सिपलाइन है क्या, यूज किस लिए होता है. अब no one reads so much, right? So it has to be pictorial, ग्लास पर लगा के दिखाया, but understanding it was a task. Or making it explain it to the people was a task. And so हमको reach नहीं मिल रहा था, जब तक Shark Tank नहीं हुआ तब तक reach नहीं मिल रहा था.
Okay.
So हाँ.
So since you have named it, so let's just come directly to the point, man. Because everybody who's gonna watch this podcast is here only for Shark Tank. Okay. So let's firstly, before we start discussing about the Shark Tank, I got to see majority of the comments you've been receiving in your Instagram page, like different accounts you have over different social media. Somebody is like, saying very good things about your product, somebody saying very bad thing about your product. They're completely mixed reviews. It's not like 50-50. Maybe that could be 50-50 or 60-40 or something like that. But what I believe, what I want to say before you start saying about it, like anybody who is an entrepreneur who like wants to become an entrepreneur can relate to me with this line that for an entrepreneur, their product, their business is like a baby. Okay. Because they create it from very scratch. They put heart and soul into it. They put all their life's effort, everything into it to create a product, and they have to market it, they have to nourish it, they have to make it scale it up, everything they have to do. So like if somebody like lashes out to you, say some stupid things about your product, it actually hurts, even if you ignore it, but it hurts. Well, it's exactly like if you're going to a parent and saying bad thing about their kid. So that's what I get. If anybody was watching this video, I would suggest never write negative thing about the product to any founder or any like Instagram page or anywhere, because it creates a very negative environment. So now I would like to jump back to the Shark Tank one. How was the experience? Firstly, just started from very scratch. Means what is the process of getting selected? Like how you got selected and what happened next?
Well, yeah, you rightly mentioned about. Uh, let's talk about the trolls and later probably.
Sure.
So, getting into Shark Tank, well, see, it's a dream. It has always been a dream.
Okay.
Getting into Shark Tank was like a dream come true. Honestly, a dream come true. Okay. Now, how do you get there? You have 3 to 4 rounds which you have to clear to actually get there. You first is where you fill up some form, where you talk about basic details about you and your business, your IP. And if you have an IP, you already have an advantage. मतलब कोई patent होगा, trademark होगा, patents especially. You have an added advantage over many other contestants or many other participants. So वो clear करने के बाद और एक written round है, means detail भर के form भरना है. Everything about your business, your personality, your income, your sales, your revenue, your reach, etc., everything. वो clear होने के बाद audition होता है. Right? Audition means there are people sitting in front, camera sab lage, and you give an audition. It'll be like a Shark Tank show, but not really that. It's not the sharks who are actually sitting there, but analysts and Shark Tank team who actually analyze whether this guy is presentable or not, is the product valuable or not, is it something new or not, is it novel or not, many other criteria. They may have their own criteria. वो clear हुआ, then you get into the final round, which is in front of the sharks. So you have to clear 3-4 rounds to actually get there, right? So obviously you need to have that X factor somewhere, either in your product, either in yourself to actually get there. To be honest, मेरा audition real show से ज़्यादा better था.
Okay.
So
were you nervous that day or what happened?
Yeah, I've written a detailed blog about it on LinkedIn.
Okay.
What went through my mind during the pitch, before the pitch, after the pitch, after the airing. So दो अलग-अलग blog लिखे हैं LinkedIn पे. You should actually check that out. Because nobody actually knew what was going in my mind. Nobody, not even my parents, not even my friends. So yeah, I've jotted down my experience of everything. In fact, you won't believe, मैंने जब लिखना शुरू किया, बोला एक पेज लिखता हूँ, फिर लिखते इतने सारे हो गए ना कि मैंने बोला यार तो मैं तो बुक ही लिख दूंगा. And I ran it through a couple of people. They said छोटा कर इसको पोस्ट के लिए, ब्लॉग के लिए अच्छा नहीं है. and then yeah, I cut short it drastically to make it a blog of, 2 separate blogs of like total मिला करके 11 minutes of reading, 5 minutes and 6 minutes of reading.
Okay. Great.
So yeah, it has been a fantastic journey.
But I would like to know more about the state of mind at that particular point of time when sharks were not being very polite to you. How was like Was it kind of an anxiety inside you going on, rushing out to, like provoking you to say something? Like what was there in your state of mind at particular point?
Yeah, see, it is quite understandable, or matlab, it's quite normal that if someone, I mean, as soon as I finished my pitch was not good at all, right? वहीं से खराब शुरू हो गया. पिच खराब था बोल करके शार्क्स को समझ में नहीं आया प्रोडक्ट क्या है, right? And immediately one shark was out, and the way he was out, I mean, anybody could be demoralized at that point, right? So he or she is just thinking of, okay, now how do I get back? How do I get back? And you know that you're being recorded, and if this airs, probably you're screwed, or you don't know what's going to happen. So sharks को जवाब भी दे रहा हूँ, at the same time दिमाग में ये भी चल रहा है, यार अभी क्या होगा, अभी क्या होगा, अभी कैसे, मतलब, you know, thousands of things jumbling inside my mind. You forget a lot of things which you do, I mean, which you say day in, day out, right? And yeah, I had lost it in my mind at that point of time. I tried to be calm, I tried to be still positive, but yeah, there were a lot of things which were not shown. If shown, probably it would have ended in a balanced note, but yeah, that's the way it is.
Are you saying in the way they try to create the TRP out of it?
No, not really. I wouldn't say TRP. See, end of the day, it's a prime time show, right? So, and Indians need masala. उनको चाहिए masala.
100%.
Right? Yeah. So I mean, that's the format of the show in India. I do not know whether it's TRP, whether it's I cannot comment on that, but it's a successful show. That's what matters, right? At the end of the day, people love the show, and that's what matters.
Yeah, you guys have utilized the whatever, like, good or bad you have received in a very positive way, and you have completely utilized it to, like, make your like sales go skyrocket. So was it a plan? How do you take it? Basically, when somebody like give you a negative feedback, you feel bad about it, you start doing overthinking. What was your thought behind it? How you take it? That's what you want.
Yeah, of course, negative feedback कोई देता है तो मन पे तो लगता है, no doubt about it. It's just being creative, you know. Everything starts with not giving up. Now, if you believe in your product, सामने वाला कुछ भी बोल के जाए, तुमको फर्क ही नहीं पड़ना चाहिए, right? If you have that conviction in your product or your business, right, that is where it starts from. So if you have that conviction, ideas automatically आ जाता है, right? And अब ठीक है यार, हमने किया नेगेटिव को हमने पॉजिटिव रख करके किया, and that's helping us.
That's amazing, man. Right? That's amazing. That's how you should do it. That's the basic game of a businessman. You played it wonderful. You use your negative feedback, make it positive. You like created a viral thing out of it, and now you're enjoying it. So
we are loving it.
Yeah. So that
you won't believe, हमने इतने सारे रील बना के रखे हैं, अभी हमने पोस्ट नहीं किया.
Okay. Taking the fun aspect of what has happened in that way.
Yeah, धीरे-धीरे करके नहीं छोड़ेंगे.
Okay. So couple of questions were there. Actually, people, like what I was going through, like majority of the questions people ask, I only have answered to it on behalf of you. Okay, dude, this is so very illogical question. You just want to say something, you said it. Okay, so majority of the question which I also want to know, which I didn't understood how Sippline is solving this. Basically, you have put a video out there related to a tea stall, जहाँ पे you can like put a Sippline over there and you can use it to drink a tea and all this. So there मेरे को सबसे पहला चीज वहां पे ये मिला कि टी स्टॉल में कहीं भी कांच के कप नहीं होते. मतलब बेसिकली जहाँ पे हम लोग नुक्कड़ जाते हैं, मतलब टपरी जाता है मोस्टली फॉर चाय के लिए. तो वहां पे देयर इज नो लाइक मोस्टली इट इज पेपर कप और लाइक मिट्टी वाले चीज होते हैं या फिर प्लास्टिक के होते हैं, या सॉरी प्लास्टिक के तो नहीं होता, पेपर कप होते हैं या फिर मिट्टी वाले होता है. सो मतलब वो चीज क्या आपको गलत नहीं लगा, तू बोल रहे कि वहां पे एक लाइक ग्लास के कप होते हैं इन द टपरी, वाज इट राइट और
Well,
नॉट?
see, it's marketing, right?
ओके,
The point there is not showing chai ka tapri. The point there is showing a mug or a cup with a dirty rim,
हाँ, ओके,
right? So that is the point that we try to uh, pass on. That is the message that we try to pass on.
ओके,
Uh, However, yeah, not all marketing videos are successful. Or you think something and then you make something,
ओके,
right? Obviously, considering the consumers in mind.
ओके,
Now, probably the message did not pass as it should have,
ओके,
especially because ये हमने शार्क टैंक के पहले बनाया था वीडियो,
हाँ, हाँ,
राइट? बहुत पहले, एंड पोस्ट भी बहुत पहले हुआ था. तो यू वोंट बिलीव, शार्क टैंक के पहले the feedback that we were getting everywhere was positive. We did events in Marriott, we did events in Westin along with their team, right? Events
ओके,
as in awareness events. मतलब उनके branch में we were there and they were serving Sippline along with their drink, right? And if the guest asks what is this, we will go and then explain it to them. What is this? There's a new concept, etc., etc. इसका purpose क्या है, right? Each and every feedback that we got was positive. Now, Shark Tank happened. वहाँ पे पिच अच्छा नहीं हुआ, इसलिए फीडबैक भी वैसे वैसे आया. एंड उसके बाद सारे अपना खुद का दिमाग लगाने के बजाय जो बोला ठीक है, लग गए उस पे बोलना, राइट? दैट्स नॉट हाउ, आई मीन दीज आर सिली पीपल, आई वुड से. अपना खुद का दिमाग लगाओ, खुद को चाहिए यूज करो, नहीं चाहिए मत करो यार. सो आई मीन ट्रोलिंग समवन
इट्स नॉट अ गुड थिंग.
नॉट अ गुड थिंग. मतलब I mean, why? ठीक है, you get fun out of it, but I mean, they don't understand the bigger perspective of it, right? चलो, I am a thick-skinned guy. मुझे फर्क नहीं पड़ता, उल्टा ट्रोल करते ना मुझे और ज्यादा मोटिवेशन मिलता है. मैं और ज्यादा मतलब I get fired up, I get kicked up. I mean, मतलब इतना लग जाता है, हम चल रुक जा. कुछ टाइम बाद तुम लोग आएंगे मेरे चैनल पे, तुम लोग कमेंट्स ढूंढेंगे, अच्छा मैंने कौन सा कमेंट किया था, मेरे को डिलीट करना है. And that is when I'll have fun. That is when we'll have fun and we will laugh. Right? So I'm just waiting for that time. तो इसलिए हम लोग नेगेटिव कमेंट्स भी डिलीट ही नहीं कर रहे. जाने दो. जब कुछ सालों बाद लोग आएंगे, देखेंगे, तब समझ में आएगा और तब हम मजे लेंगे.
So एक और चीज कि like for example that was one more question कि जो rims होते हैं वो cover कर रहे हैं very correctly, but the bottom part of the cup is like उससे बचा नहीं रहे. Like one thing which we can say on this is कि obviously glass clean होना चाहिए, उसके बाद Sippline, ऐसे नहीं कि मतलब गंदे ग्लास में Sippline लगा के पीना है. But still the reason the business model, the USP behind this product is to एक germ से protection या उससे protection देना, but it's not completely protecting you. Like,
yeah, it is not.
It is
and
not,
that's not the purpose of Sippline. That's not the purpose of Sippline.
You've been clear about that, right?
Absolutely. We are nowhere saying that it will protect the whole glass. अरे पूरा glass अगर protect करेगा तो we will sell a glass. Why would we sell a Sippline? Right? The purpose is only to protect it from the rims. Now, how the rims get contaminated or why only the rims is, you go to hotels, you go to restaurants, right? Most of them I've seen, सबसे पहले जब glass serve करते हैं वो टिश्यू निकालते हैं, पहले साफ करते हैं, right? और rims को चमकाते हैं. Why? Because they know किसी और का मुंह इसमें लगा हुआ है, right? It's the psychology in their mind कि यार मुझे उस पे मुंह नहीं लगाना है. Right? And how do they get contaminated? Rims pe, the marks are quite hard. The stains are quite hard, because it touches our mouth. Right? You see most often the rims are contaminated. You go to any hotel, rims pe se daag lage hue dikhenge. Maybe lipstick ke marks nahi honge, but the lip marks would be there. Greasy marks would be there of the hand. Ab glass, it goes through a dishwasher. In good hotels. Right? छोटे मोटे होटल की तो मैं बात भी नहीं कर रहा हूँ. Okay. In good hotel, they go through a dishwasher. It gets washed properly. उसके बाद उसको स्टोर किया जाता है, उल्टा स्टोर किया जाता है, right? Do you really know the journey of a glass after it is washed till it reaches your table? Let me tell you. It goes through storage, जहाँ पे उल्टा रखा जाता है. स्टोरेज से वो बार काउंटर पे आता है, बार काउंटर से मे भी साइड टेबल पे जाता होगा, साइड टेबल से फिर आपके पास तक आता है, right? Now, many a times it is held at the rims, although it is supposed to be held at the bottom, although it's supposed to be held like this
Hmm.
here, not even here, only the bottom. But उसको कई बार जल्दी जल्दी में ऐसा पकड़ा जाता है, कोई जानबूझ के नहीं करता है. It's the
Hmm.
process, right? When the bar is full, when the busy hour चल रहा है, it is practically कभी कभी possible नहीं होता कि नीचे पकड़ के चलो, ऊपर
Hmm.
ऊपर पकड़ लिया जाता है, and उसको
Correct.
simply wipe करके रख दिया जाता है,
Hmm.
right? And that is where your lips is touching. Now, tell me, after COVID, we
Hmm.
don't even shake hands, do we?
No.
We do a fist bump or we do a
Correct.
namaste.
Correct.
Why? Because we are afraid. Probably the hand
100%.
of the other person would be contaminated और वो कहीं ना कहीं मेरे मुंह में
हाँ.
लग गया तो या मेरे नाक में घुस गया तो, right? When we are so careful about such things, why are you not concerned about where your lips is touching?
Hmm.
Of course, I know the follow-up question would be, what about the spoon or what about the fork?
Hmm.
Right? We do not have a solution for that yet. We
Okay.
already have something in mind, but
हाँ.
not yet. ये 2016 में ही था, फोक और
हाँ.
स्पून के लिए भी 2016 में ही था, बट हमने बनाया नहीं.
Okay.
ग्लास से शुरू किया है. And you won't believe, yesterday I had a meeting with someone in the US.
Okay.
Now, when we introduced the product to them,
Hmm.
they were like, it's a wonderful product,
Hmm.
right? Especially after COVID, people are so scared about sanitary, about safety, about hygiene. Even if it solves 1% of the problem, it is a utility, right? That is the thinking that people over there have,
Okay.
right? अगर 1%, 5%, 10% भी बचाता है, even then it's good, and
Okay.
that's what Sippline is. So we are not saying the whole glass से protect करेगा. जो सबसे contaminated area होता है वहां से बचाएगा बस.
That's why you're like move on from the Indian market, I believe.
No, not really.
But
लोग इंडिया में ना
हाँ,
फॉरेन से कुछ आएगा ना तुरंत एक्सेप्ट कर लेंगे.
ठीक है.
या कोई बड़ा सेलिब्रिटी अभी बोलेगा ना हाँ सिपलाइन अच्छा है, तुरंत हाँ सिपलाइन चाहिए, मुझे भी सिपलाइन चाहिए,
Okay.
राइट? अगर किसी और ने खराब बोल दिया तो खराब, किसी और ने अच्छा बोल दिया तो अच्छा, वो अपना दिमाग तो लगाना चाहते ही नहीं है,
Hmm.
राइट? सो व्हाई वेस्ट एनर्जी एंड टाइम हियर वेयर पीपल आर 50-50 60-40.
हाँ.
वहां पे बेचेंगे जहाँ पे बिक रहा है, वहां जहाँ पे ऑलरेडी मार्केट है वहां बेचेंगे वहां से, एंड देन व्हेन इट कम्स हियर, ऑफ कोर्स दैट विल बी गुड.
Yeah, are you reaching out to any celebrities for the promotion and all?
या मे बी थ्रू योर चैनल आई वुड.
Sure, man. Means currently, are you like you are interested?
या बट प्रॉब्लम सिर्फ इतना ना, पैसे नहीं है.
But obviously, मैं ऋतिक रोशन की बात नहीं कर रहा था. Obviously, you can go around YouTubers because
लेकिन
that's
मैं उस लेवल की बात कर रहा हूँ, मैं उसी लेवल की बात कर रहा हूँ.
okay. You're
मैं भले
targeting.
इक्विटी दे दूंगा, आप मेरा ब्रांड एम्बेसडर बनो, मैं इक्विटी दे दूंगा.
Okay, okay. That's the game you want to play.
या दैट्स द गेम आई वांट टू प्ले. एंड या आई वाज गोइंग टू से समथिंग, आई फॉरगॉट, आई मिस इट, मैं बोलने वाला था अभी.
हाँ, हाँ.
कोई नहीं, याद आएगा तो बोलूंगा.
Sure, sure. So you've been thinking about all these things still because लोगों को ऐसा लग रहा है कि मतलब it's a viral product. See, the problem with the viral product is it doesn't last long. Okay, so that's what people think कि अभी चलो कि हाँ ठीक है वो Shark Tank का लहर चल rहा है and there are memes coming out of it. So you're getting a
टाइम का लहर 6 महीने पहले खत्म हो गया. वो लहर सिर्फ 1-2 हफ्ता रहता है बस.
Okay.
उसके बाद लहर सब नीचे हो जाता है, लेकिन हमारा लहर अभी भी चल ही रहा है.
हाँ.
तो
Great, man.
yeah,
So you
that's
want to
because
say
our
it's not
effort.
just a viral product. It has a proper utility of its own.
It has, see, any new concept here, it will be mocked.
Okay.
Any new concept, because we human beings as a nature, we are habituated to do something in a certain way, and we are comfortable in that area. अगर उससे कुछ हटके करने बोलो तो we are always reluctant in our minds. तो वो again it's a habit changing thing.
Okay.
Right? तो ultimately ultimately we want Sippline to be given by the hotels to people coming in, right? Obviously it's a task to carry it. If someone wants to carry it, they can, but that's our ultimate goal कि होटल में जब ड्रिंक सर्व किया जाएगा उसके साथ आपको Sippline दिया जाए. That's what our aim is. And नया concept होगा तो थोड़ा टाइम तो लगेगा यार. You know, we've had hoteliers where we went, where we showcase the product, and they were like, यार मस्त प्रोडक्ट है, मैं जरूर खरीदूंगा, जब मैं ट्रैवल कर रहा हूँ मैं जरूर मेरे साथ लेके जाऊंगा, लेकिन मैं मेरे होटल में नहीं दूंगा.
Okay. Got it.
Right? So again it's the same mentality. Whereas दुबई में हम गए, right? जब हमारा ट्रेड शो था, वहां पे hoteliers, I mean who are Firangs, foreigners, they love the idea. They were like, wow, it's a good product, interesting product. It's nothing, it's just an additional layer.
क्योंकि
What's the
उन्होंने
harm?
वो
It's just
वीडियो
an
नहीं देखा
additional.
ना, क्योंकि उन्होंने वो वीडियो नहीं देखा,
Exactly.
so they don't have anything in the back of their mind.
Exactly. So they are thinking fresh as per any natural person would, without any inhibitions, without any prior judgments on the product.
Got it.
Right? So they were happy about it. No, it's an added layer of protection. Why not? It'll be a good product to introduce. Whereas at the same time, I also met people जो ऑर्डर दे रहे हैं, उन्होंने बोला मुझे इतना इतना चाहिए, एंड देन लास्ट में ऑर्डर देने के पहले मुझे एक लिंक भेज रहे, रोहित वी आर कंसर्न्ड अबाउट दिस, एंड मुझे एक मेम का लिंक भेज रहे. शार्क टैंक के यार हजारों मेम्स बने.
Got the point. But क्या point क्या था इसका?
So point ये था कि my team just shared this video link and I'm concerned whether I should go for this or not. तो वो मेम पे मैंने हमारा मेम चिपका दिया. मतलब वो मेम के बोला सर इग्नोर दैट मेम, इट्स जस्ट अ मेम एंड इट्स जस्ट अ फन थिंग, इग्नोर दैट, एंड बाय द वे दिस इज आवर रिप्लाई टू दैट मेम, बोल के हमने हमारा लिंक डाल करके दे दिया, इंस्टाग्राम लिंक. एंड तो क्या ही करेंगे यार, आई मीन दिस इज व्हाट इज हैपनिंग. जिसको ऑर्डर देना भी है ना, वो कहीं ना कहीं से उनको खबर मिल जाता है, दे स्टार्ट थिंकिंग वेदर आई शुड गो फॉर इट और नॉट. राइट, ऐसी भी सिचुएशन है. सो इट्स हेल्पिंग, it's not helping, but that's the journey that we are taking, and there's nothing that we can do about it.
You have to live with it, man. You have to live with it. That's the
absolutely. So we can only think ahead, we can only think positive, we can only try to explain to people this is what it is. जिसको समझता है समझे, नहीं समझता है ठीक है. मेरा वैसे भी जिंदगी सिपलाइन पे नहीं चल रहा है, तो
okay, got it. So one thing which I actually had in back of my mind when I first saw your video, the time when it's long back, the first thing I thought is कि ये बंदा घर जाके क्या सोचा होगा, ठीक है. कि मतलब the moment you have been in that particular moment, और ये क्या सोचा होगा घर जाके, वो क्या लेके गया होगा. Like मोस्ट प्रोबेबली कोई और होता तो मे बी एक एंजाइटी या एक पैनिक अटैक तो पक्का था, ठीक है, उसके बाद कि हाँ एक तो ले लेते भाई, एक रख लेते. तो मतलब what happened with you?
Yeah, it's easy to laugh about it now. I mean, for me, I mean, now I can think back and okay, अच्छा ऐसा हुआ था, वाह. Right? So this is precisely what I mentioned in my blog. What went through my mind. It was difficult. Right? It's never easy. Such situations are never easy. And God has been kind. अब क्या ही बोलूं यार, हो गया सो हो गया. मैंने ब्लॉग में एकदम डिटेल में लिखा है, आप जाके, I mean, I don't want to relive those moments again and again, man. Come on.
Sure. I understand. You should touch on your pain points.
Yeah, you would get TRP for your show, no doubt about it.
Actually, I would never do it because I'm an entrepreneur myself, because I'm also running. Yeah, but basically I was saying that I run a company called Founders Attached, an apparel-based company. But that is the reason why I wanted to talk to you and talk to people also, that this is not the right way to, saying bad thing is the worst thing you can do to an entrepreneur, because their product is like a baby, which I already told, because you never do it. मत करो, ये कर रहे हो तो छोड़ दो करना, क्योंकि मजा लेना है अपने फ्रेंड्स के साथ शेयर करके मजे लो, ठीक है. पब्लिकली लिखना किसी के बारे में, हेट कमेंट्स डालना कि भाई मतलब सबने सुना है वो सब लाइन कि भाई तू क्या कर रहा है, तू क्या बहुत ज्यादा पीता है क्या, वो सबको पता है. बट मे बी यू माइट बी रिसीविंग लॉट ऑफ डीएम्स एंड ऑल दिस थिंग. सो व्हाट द फाउंडर इज गोइंग थ्रू कभी नहीं समझ में आएगा शायद आपको कि व्हाट दैट पर्सन इज गोइंग थ्रू.
They will not understand. They are just here for fun. And यार वो भाई क्या कर रहा है, तू बहुत ज्यादा पीते हो क्या, वो डायलॉग्स तो हमको कुछ फर्क भी नहीं पड़ता, हम उसको सीधा इग्नोर कर देते हैं. बट व्हाट कंसर्न्स अस इज I mean, people coming in abusing. भाई किस लिए? तेरा क्या बिगाड़ा हमने? Right? I mean, ऐसे आ रहा है, मतलब बोलते ना, तुम राह चलते जा रहे हो, वहां पे बंदा दिखा, तब चाटा मारा और चल गए. क्यों? I mean, what right do you have to come to our channel and abuse for no reason? You don't have any right, but people do it. And I don't know what sadistic fun they get out of it, but these are sadists. And उनके मुंह क्या लगना है यार? उनके मुंह लगेंगे, हम भी वैसे हो जाएंगे. तो move on.
गैंग्स ऑफ वासेपुर में एक डायलॉग है ना, बोल के कि छोटा मोटा गुंडा है, मजा लेना चाहता है, लेने दो, अपने बराबर बैठाओगे अच्छा लगेगा क्या? Well, you can think in that way. And also, I was thinking about a better analogy for you, because for your business, basically, if you see, I'm just comparing. It's not even a comparison, but I'm just saying कि आपको याद होगा when Alia Bhatt initially came, कितने ज्यादा jokes बने थे. Alia Bhatt jokes was the most common thing all over the India. But now, just see the level. Gangubai and like RRR and like Brahmastra, and then she's like nailing it. So she's doing an amazing job. So that's what will happen to you also. That's what I think will happen to you, and then people will like regret what they've said before.
Yeah, people will regret. That's not a motto, however, but our job, our work will make them regret. And see, I mean, you're an entrepreneur, so you would know that you can't convince 100% of the people. Be it whatever product you have, there'll always be critics. There'll always be good wishers. There'll always be bad wishers or critics. So it's part of life, not just as a businessman, but even as an individual. आपको थोड़ा ना सब लोग पसंद करते होंगे. There would be people who are not so good with you, or there would be people who are very good with you, right? So you have to accept the fact that you're not here for satisfying everyone on earth. You know, even if you satisfy 10%, I mean, that makes a lot of difference in terms of not just having a good life for yourself, but, you know, the other stuff such as creating employment, creating trade, you know, so creating opportunities. So even 10% of the whole market, that's something that can be humongous for any business.
Wonderful. Let's come to the last question. I just want to ask, what are your future plans and what are you aiming for right now? What aim you have been setting for in the coming?
Well, we are about to launch a couple of new products. Okay. Right. One product is related to the hotel industry. It's not a B2C product. However, we will be selling it B2C as well. It is for the niche market. Okay. Right. Not for everyone. We should be able to launch it by the end of this month. Usi mein, we're going to make various variations over a period of time. Right? It'll be related to energy saving and again something different. Because I do not want to come up with something which is already there. I don't want to be me too. We want to be selling something which is unique, something different, and which stands out. So वो जो product है, उसके variations जो आएंगे, that will also be something which is different. And there's another product which is a day-to-day product. Okay. And that is something I'm really, really excited about. Okay. उसको थोड़ा और time लगेगा, maybe 15-20 days more. We're already working on it.
Oh, so it's that close.
Yeah. It's quite close. So I am really excited about the second product. So fingers crossed.
Yeah, so basically, good luck for all your future endeavors, man. I wish you all the best, man. You grow up way more than even if you're planning. Like, become a magnum opus in the field of daily products. That's what I wish for you.
Thank you, man. Thanks, Nitish.
It was wonderful. And, thank you so much, firstly, so that you gave us a quality time. Thank you so much for that. And
I'm feeling obliged, or rather, I'm feeling shame. मतलब मुझे थोड़ा सा बुरा लग रहा है यार. I mean, we've been talking since what, couple of months, 3 months, I don't remember. हर बार कुछ ना कुछ करके
Yeah. Sometimes it's you, sometimes it's me. It was difficult. Actually, it was difficult, but finally we made it.
Yeah. आज का भी मुझे मुश्किल लग रहा था, but then ठीक है. I mean, you pushed it, so अदरवाइज मैं अभी भी दूसरे मीटिंग में चला गया था।
I'm like this only यार, मैं पीछे पड़ जाता हूँ तो फिर मैं करवा के रहता हूँ भाई। उसके मेरे को पता है कि ये आदमी अगर मेरे को बुलाना है तो बुलाना है, इट्स डन, वो आ रहा है। उसको नहीं पता है लेकिन मेरे को पता वो आ रहा है।
That's the spirit we should have. You know, if you think on something, you just go for it. चाहे जितने rejections आए, right? Go for it. And I like such people. And you were pushing. That is the reason I've been also responding, right? तो जो persistent रहता है और पता है उसको क्या चाहिए, वो achieve कर ही लेता है. And yeah, I actually like to mingle around with such people. You know, it's great to have such people around you.
Sure. Thank you so much. We'll wrap it up over here. Only we had a very quality discussion. We talk a lot about every single thing you have been facing these days. So just I want to end up by asking you, can you please ask our audience to like, share and subscribe, because that's our bread and butter.
Sorry.
I'm asking you if you can say our audience to like, share and subscribe, because that's our bread and butter.
Oh yeah, why not?
Sure.
Like, share and subscribe below. Right? ऐसे होगा ना?
ऐसे होगा, एकदम perfect.
Chat with champions. He's also an entrepreneur.
Okay.
Push it, guys. Help him. Support each other. And like, share, subscribe. Do not forget to press the bell icon. Correct?
Wonderful, man. Wonderful. Loved it, man. You're an amazing person. It was wonderful talking to you. Thank you. Hello.
Thank you, Nitin.